he wants to keep using Q and E to farm the wave. So if he gets to a point where he can't Q and E because he needs to save his mana for W, then you're like fucking chilling. That's great. So that's what you want to do. You just want to attack his mana, and you've got like a lot of sustain. And he doesn't have that much damage, so like it's a pretty easy thing for you to accomplish. And obviously we're not going to see you that much because I can't have your direct POV, but so I think you E here, which is great, but I don't think you really E much on him again. So the first thing, actually, we'll wait till we go on to. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I think we spent a good amount of time watching mid, actually. So the thing here, actually, the fact that you've pushed his wave is very bad. So a lot of the time, when you're playing melee versus ranged, like you shouldn't be able to push the wave. If you guys are both attacking the wave as hard as you can, like he's gonna push the wave to you, right? There's nothing you can really do about it. So the fact that you're at this point, like, is a bit of an indicator in your head. You're thinking like, okay, he wants me to be here, right? This is like a good spot for him. The wave is like close to his tower. You can't E forward because he's pretty much at his tower. Like you can E auto. That's like your maximum amount of damage. You can never chase him. So he's like chilling. And you're like very vulnerable to the Lee Sin gank if you go too far. So you don't. Yeah. So you don't want to be here, and he really wants to be here because he can just hit you for free. So this is why you get fucked pretty hard for the next like bit of time. Like you're way too low at this point. You don't want to be this HP. And because he trades you, he ends up like hitting the minions a little bit, and your minions suicide into the tower, which helps you out. So it pushes back, which is good. But you want to keep the wave like on your side of the map as best as you can. So like this is probably a point where I would just E on him at any point. And if Lee Sin's there, like sucks a little bit, but there's not much punishment, you know? If you're just E autoing and then like run, as long as you don't like trying to fight to the death on every single scenario where Lee Sin could be around, like you're just attacking his mana pool. And there's not much that he can really do. And I think maybe at this point, like it's not that great because you lost too much HP on the first like 1 to 2 levels. So like you should probably have your potion and be like more HP. You know, you should have a lot more HP with you. You want him to W away. That's your ultimate goal. If he W's away, that's 100 mana. Like he has like 420 mana at this point or something. So like 4 Ws, he's fucking you know? Like, and he's going to be using his other spells too, so he's not going to get that many. Like that's what you want. That's what I mean. Like like you don't win the lane by him losing his HP. Like you win the lane by him running because then he's effectively dead. He's like fucking useless if he's So he will just have to base and then TP, and then like that's great because that really fucks him. And then you just restart the lane and go again. But you lost a bit too much HP at the start, so obviously I think you probably can't E on him too much. That was the main mistake. Like you want the wave where it is now. Like imagine right now the wave's where you are. Let's go back a little bit. So around this point, the wave's probably slow pushing into you because I think he's probably crashing like wave 3. Well, it's not on mid, it's a bit sad. So around this point, like this is not a bad scenario. Like right now, imagine you're this HP, you're full HP, and you have a potion, and you feel confident. You just E on him. The wave's trimmed a little bit, so you're even level. Because you let the wave stack a bit too much. But that's because you pushed it again, because it pushed into him, and then you weren't able to trim it, so it bounces back. Yeah. So the wave's a little bit smaller. You're even levels. You're just Eing into him, and then like what's he gonna do? He's gonna sit in melee range and fight you? No, he's gonna W away. Like look, he's got 472 mana. His W is 100 mana. Right now he's got 200 mana. Imagine he uses his W. He's on 173 mana. He's fucking depressed. He's so depressed. So you just want to keep doing that. You want the wave to be about where it is now, a little bit smaller. Like you've got a bit more HP, same level. You just E on him, fight him. If Lee Sin's there, like in this point of the fucking lane, if Lee Sin's there, like you either juke the Q and nothing happens. You lose like fucking 60 to 100 HP from Corki auto attacking you because like you can't fight him back, or like you ghost. Worst case scenario, you used ghost, and then best case scenario, he's not even there and you just fuck the Corki. So you just keep doing that over and over and over. And obviously, like, you're playing a numbers game doing that, but like when you're doing it in scenarios where Lee Sin can't be there, then it's just 100% a free win every time. So like that should be your objective of the game. That's something that or the objective of the laning phase rather. And that's something that you should pay attention to like when you start every single game is like understanding what you're trying to accomplish from the laning phase. And this particular game is like I want to attack his mana pool. So you just keep farming for a while, which is okay. I think like around this point, this is again probably. So I think this you actually jump on him soon. I don't know why he doesn't base here. So again, like right now, like he shouldn't. This is like fucking illegal that he's like here. But it's because you eat the fucking minions or something. Like there's no benefit you doing this, right? Like you just hold it. Like have you played against Renekton mid? Yeah. So when you verse Renekton mid, and he has his W up, that's fucking scary. But when he uses his W on the creeps, he's a fucking sack of shit. Is absolutely useless. So this is the same concept. If you use your E as Trinimir, then the Corki's just gonna fucking slap you and you can't do anything. At this stage anyway. Yeah, well that's like that's probably way worse than this. Because at least in this scenario, like you get a cat minion and you're just obviously not trying to pressure him. Like it's not the worst case scenario, but like you're missing out on a lot. But using a W is a bit freaky deaky. Um, yeah. So what you do here is like this is exactly what I want you to do the whole lane. See, you just eat forward. You just fucked him off. He just has to W. He has to W and run away. Nothing he can do. That's what I want you to be doing the whole laning phase. So yeah, so the problem is if you did that right fucking now, he loses the whole wave. He has to base. He's got 150 mana. If you make him W, he's got 50 mana. It has to rescore. Can't play the game. Has to base and TP. And then he like right now, imagine you eat. He missed all 5 of those minions guaranteed. All of them dead. He gets 0, and you get all of 6. That's a fucking great scenario. And he has to TP, but you're just too far back. And then you E on him later, and like this is the right concept, but you've done it too late. So he's already cleared the wave and he's basing anyway. So like it didn't matter. It didn't mean anything. Yeah. So it didn't matter. And then like he got to impact the game. Like you should be controlling his lane pretty hard, and he got to impact the bot fight because like he decided when he base TP instead of you make him do it. You know what I mean? Like if you made him base TP, well, like he can because he's gonna TP. But the thing is, like you making him base and TP is different from him basing and then TPing. If that makes sense? Because he gets to decide. Yeah, he decides when he's doing it. So like, yeah, 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 exactly. Like him TPing on a timer that you like, you can inform your team. Everybody knows about it. He can't impact anything. Um, that's great. That's exactly like what we want. And this happens. Blah blah blah. I think like you eventually figure out exactly what you need to do because you just fucking kill him. But honestly, I think the reason he died is because he's watched you play like a fucking pussy. Yeah, and then he's like, all right, yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, like he's just like you just do that the whole lane, and like he has to instantly W away. Boom. Like if this is like level 3, that's a fucking win, baby. That's 100 mana. He's used his E, that's 30. He's used his fucking W, that's 100, and his Q's like fucking 60 or some shit. That's half his mana pool instantly. You press Q and then you're full HP. We chilling, and the wave's still in a good spot. Like we're fucking happy as fuck about this. And then obviously it's not level 3. You're fucking level 9. You just insta kill him. So great. So the main problems come when people start switching lanes. So actually, this is one thing that's like a team problem, but this was fucking so bad that they got this top tower. I don't know what's going on. Like that the bot is just getting this top tower. There's like no when you're like winning, you don't want to trade things. So right now, I don't know why we're actually missing bot wave either. Like, I guess like everyone's come for the Herald. Maybe we needed to be here for the Herald in this kill. I guess it's like not that bad. Sacking this wave for this. This is like fine, I guess. No, they dropped Herald mid. Like enemy team dropped Herald mid. So you guys came to like save Herald and you killed Corki. Like I guess it's fine. But like after this guy's dead, like this isn't you, but like Vlad going top's like absolutely useless. He can't do anything top. He can't farm against Brom Jinx. And Lee Sin's topside also. Like he's not actually topside, but he should be topside. Well, like it doesn't really matter. Like you can match Gragas for now. Like it's this is just for now. Like but your bot lane needs to go top and like save this. Like this fucking tower shouldn't die. You know. But that's fine. That's fine. Um, this is just like one of those things probably where like it's a little bit fucked up. So you just sack like you just a little bit upset about bursting Gragas for a bit. Vlad versus Corki, but like top tower can't be dying because you just this isn't worth. A Cloud Dragon's fucking useless. You just lost like 2+ waves top and they got a full tower. This is the reason why the gold's even. Like you guys are like 1,000 gold up and then afterwards like you guys got a kill or something and like they're yeah, they're like the same. They're ahead in gold. You know, like why are they ahead in gold? That's because you gave him tower. Like you guys decided to go down in gold by doing that. Like if you can't get dragon and save top, then just fucking go top. Like the cloud dragon is useless. Like this Jinx just got so much gold for free. It was really bad. But right now, you going tops like I guess you going top now is fine. Um, as long as their bot lane goes mid, which they should. Yeah. So this is okay now. Um, so okay, so this is where I got really annoyed. So you push this top wave. So do you know what's gonna happen in this top wave if you leave it? So it's just gonna stack on your side, and then so see how it's on your side of the map. So that means that your next mini wave, yeah. So your mini wave is gonna arrive first. So that means like when the next wave comes, like your wave is winning. So your wave's stronger. So eventually, if you don't come top, you're just gonna be missing these minions. So you need to keep pushing top. So what like so that means that the next wave has to be eaten if you want to get to tower. Like, obviously in games where you can't go top because like you're afraid of dying, like sure. But there's who the fuck's killing you right now? We know that their bot lane's based. There's zero reason their bot lane should go top because they just broke top tower. So their bot lane's not top. Corki's on mid wave and Gragas is on bot wave. So Lee Sin's not gonna solo kill. If Lee Sin walks into your face, you're gonna fucking kill him. So go push top wave. This wave has to hit tower. The wave has to hit tower because you don't want to miss any minions, and whoever is top needs to be eating the wave on the tower. Or if no one's top, then they get no minions. That's great. But instead, like you just jerk around and then you go push the top, and then again, the wave doesn't hit the tower. So now you need to push this third wave. You have to push the third wave, or you miss all these minions because you have more minions. So you've got like 4 minions there or 3 minions there plus 6 coming. So that wave's all going to die. So you're missing farm for free. And then all of your minions, which is going to be like 10, dies to tower, and Corki can't eat it. Everyone's in top side. Corki shows on top wave, he's dead. So all these minions are dying. Right now, you're just hitting top tower because you haven't done anything this whole time. You walked to red buff, said hi to your jungler, and now you're walking to the river, like jerking off, place the wood. Like I guess it's okay, but you're not gonna die or anything. Now you walk in the river, you're holding hands with jungler again, like doing literally nothing. You walk in, like this is great if you're here. If you feel scared that you can't hit top tower, like this is great that you're here, but the wave has to be on the tower. Because right now, right, if you're Corki, you're kind of chilling. Like this wave's not on the tower yet. You don't have to farm it because it's not on the tower. So you have time to just fucking do whatever you want. Go get your fucking package, blah blah blah. Oh, I'll go mid. Like the wave's still fine. Yeah, Corki gets nothing. Yep, 100%. Yeah. But the thing is, if they do need you to go vision, you can do exactly what you're doing. Like if you need to group mid, like this is fine for you to do. Like in other games, like in this specific game, like you're just so fed, just go push top and just fucking kill Corki. But in other games, you can be here. This is like okay, but the problem is you just have to push the wave. And if you did it faster, like if you just instead of holding hands with the jungler, just push it, it's fine. Blah blah blah. Even now, you can still rectify the scenario. Just push the next wave. Just the wave has to hit the tower completely, and then you're chilling. And then you can fuck off and do whatever you want until the next wave comes. You got 30 seconds to come mid, get this mid wave, get vision with your team, do whatever. Like you got plenty of time. But the problem is you just don't do it. So now you had to go back and you have to go eat this top wave again, but then you don't again. So now you're back mid. So this wave has been here like so we started eating top wave at what? Sorry, my internet's a bit slow. So at 320, we're eating this first wave. At 14, we're eating wave 2. And then now, the next time you touch the top wave is like a whole minute, 20 seconds later. And then you kill him because he's like trolling. So that's a minute and 20 where you didn't farm when you're the strongest character in the fucking world. Like there is zero reason you don't have a Gale Force right now. Like in a different scenario, he gets to live because you don't have Gale Force. And like again, like why aren't you pushing the wave now? Like you could, I guess you're a little bit scared, but like the worst case scenario, Lee Sin comes, just fucking flash away. Like he's probably not gonna be there based off the fact that he didn't just save Corki. So just push the wave. Like that part right there maybe is a little bit greedy, but like it takes you half a fucking second. Like just push the wave and then E away, and then he's like juke the fucking Q, be a Chad, juke the Q, and then you live. Or like just flash it if you're a pussy. Like you're chilling. You know, it's not that bad if it happens. But like again, like it's just a little bit shit that this shit happens. Like you're just missing so much CS. You know what I mean? Yeah, yeah, yeah. So in this scenario, go top again. You don't need to be bot. Just go top. You're going bot, like this is just a waste of time. Like Vladimir has to go top and fucking eat this shit. This is like trash. And then like, you walk bot, you eat the wave, and then I think you don't actually push this wave. You like half push it or some shit. Oh no, you did it. Push this wave. This is good. That was a fucking good. Except the fact that you should have been top. So you should just push top and then probably just break the fucking tower because no one can be there. Just break the fucking tower. And then, because you can walk down whenever you want. Gragas can't fight you. Corki can't fight you. You don't have TP. I know that's why you want to be bot lane. But just put you, because you're so strong, you get to dictate whenever you want to leave. So like a good rule of thumb is like if you're playing like on a side lane, like top and you're fighting dragon, like you want to be like you want to have the mid wave that's before the dragon. Like you need to own that wave. Like you can't be having the enemy team push that wave into you and then pushing you out of the jungle. Because if you guys group up on this mid wave that's coming, like they need to eat the wave or you will take the mid tower. So someone has to be there and then you just push them out of the river. If does that make sense? Um, Yeah, well, that's the other person's job. That's the person who's in bot wave, which is in you in this scenario, but like whatever. So like you guys are swapped positions, you and the Vladimir. Like it's not the end of the world. Like Vladimir fucked up because he's here too early. He's TP'd like this wave right here, the top wave. Like that wave should be eaten and then he should TP. But instead he's TP'd mid and then this Gragas gets to push all that in for free. And then he still manages to get to the fight anyway because you guys like it's just you're just on the wrong timings. That's not your fault. Like that's his fault. But like it probably wouldn't have happened if you're in the right spot by being top. So then now like you did the right thing here. This is great. Um, yeah, well he just came too early. Like he needs to just push that wave. Um, so like this is like okay that you wait for your team eating Krugs. Like I don't mind this. Like again, you're probably too fucking unkillable to even worry about it. You could just push this wave and then you probably 1v2 them. But like, it's not bad that you decided to wait for your team to be on the map. And then like eat this wave. That's great. This is good. This is exactly what you should be doing. This is what you should have done to Corky like minutes ago. You know what I mean? Yeah. So I think we're getting like close to the point where shit gets very bad. Alright, so let's watch this. So you've come out of base, and then you've walked down. We watch our jungler do blue, and then we watch our jungler do wolves, and then we E up, and then we watch jungle a little bit more. We're going to top, and then no, fuck it, let's go bot lane. So Vladimir's eating the wave, and now Vladimir's like now leaving the wave for you, and now you E over there, and then you like walk all the way, not farming it at all, any point in this, and then you E into here. Like this is really fucking troll, actually. The fact that you killed him is like crazy. Like just push the wave and break the fucking tower. Like you killed him, and that's great, but like, yeah, like this worked out and like cool, but like it shouldn't, like it probably shouldn't have happened. But like at the same time, like you wasted like a minute just watching your jungler farm camps. Like just go fucking bot and push bot, or like just go push top. Like either's fine. Like, whatever you feel like you want to do. Like going bot for the tower is like perfectly acceptable, but just go break it. Just break the tower. Push the wave, break the tower. Push the waves in. Like you accomplish so much by just pushing the waves in as deep as you can at all points, because they can't kill you. So people need to calm, and they like have to calm, or you're just gonna keep breaking things. And what the fuck's Gragas gonna do to you? He's gonna hit the tower and eventually break it, or you push the wave and then you walk mid, and then you can threaten mid, and you guys can engage them, or do whatever the fuck you want to do. Like obviously there's like a million different things you can do, but you have all options if you do that. But you kill them, so like fucking like good job, I guess. It worked out. So here, so again, like we didn't even touch that fucking wave when we've killed him. So now the wave's like still pushing into you. So now they have bot push for whatever fucking reason. We had 3 people in the bot lane, like bot side, and they have bot push. Like we had 3 people at blue buff. Vladimir's pushing bot. You're sitting around them. Jungle is eating blue, and then Vlad's base, and then we still losing bot push. And then you've walked mid, and you guys are 5-man farming mid lane. So if you go bot lane and Corky's there, he's dead on the tower. Gragas like can't. You probably won't kill Gragas because he's fucking hard, but he has to just sack everything. Yeah, but so the thing is that like, so you go bot, right? Corky can't calm, it has to be Gragas. So you want to split Gragas from the team. That's great. Like Gragas wants to be grouped, so you pulling him away like fucking sucks for him. But the thing is, imagine this scenario, right? So right now, you instead of the wave being at your tier 2, the wave is at their tier 2. Your team is in their jungle because their Gragas is under their tier 2, and you're sitting in the fucking river, and you have 5 people and they don't have 5 people. Like you just get to take control of the red buff area, take control of mid, and then you just get dragon for free. And they can't do anything. They have to just walk in and fight you 5v5 in your vision, face checking you, and you can probably flank them. And this is GG. You just kill them, and then you just got the dragons. Game over. But instead, because you fucked around and like just jerked off bot lane, not farming, like the waves pushed to you, and then you like you came from base and you went mid instead of pushing bot, so the wave's still fucked. Like there's no reason they should be able to do dragon, and then you guys did this. Like this is troll. I don't want to talk about any of that. I just want to talk about you. Like all these like things. If you just push that wave, I almost guarantee you, like they just have to give you the dragon. I don't even think they'll fight. If they fight you, I'm pretty sure you just ace them and the game's over. And that's all because you didn't push the wave. Like literally just that. So now you guys did your little shenanigans. You've walked out mid and you're eating raptors. Like you're kind of waiting for top wave. So this is like fine in a normal scenario, but no one can fucking kill you. No one. Like they need 3 people to probably burn your ulti, and then you still will get away. Like Gragas Lee Sin's never gonna fucking waste their time fighting you. Like imagine, so this is like another thing that like is hard for people to like think about. Like you need to think about from like their point of view. If your jungle isn't showing anywhere, like they need to be very well aware of the fact that if they gank you, like Viego could just be there, and they will 100% both die. So if they're going to struggle to do it like 1v2, and there also is a potential of like Rocco rocking up or the motherfucking Viego rocking up, like they're not gonna do it, guaranteed. Like they're just trolling if they're gonna do it. And they just won't do it. It's just impossible. So now like you push this wave and then you're basing for like a long sword or something. So they just push the next wave. Just push it into their fucking tier 3. Like the fact that this mid tower's up's like pretty bad. Like that Jinx should just be getting dove. Push the wave to their fucking tier 3 inhibitor tower. And I guarantee you the whole fucking brigade will be walking to you, and then this mid tower will just fall. And you just fucking leave. Just walk away. And if they don't come, then just fucking dive them. Dive them mid. You got motherfuckers on the side wave. Because like, I imagine like this fucking what's it called? This Gragas has to come to you because Corki can't live, and Vladimir's getting pretty close to just solo diving Corki. So if you got people chasing you, then Vladimir's just dicking the Corki down. Yeah, like that's great, but like he's not gonna live if everybody rocks up to him. So he can't do that until you've done it first. Like you're the first person to go. And then you're walking down mid. This top wave has to be pushed. Vladimir, it's not Vladimir's job. Vladimir's job is bot lane. Vladimir has TP. You can't be here anymore. Like Vladimir has to be to bot. So if Vladimir pushes top, like this is just fucking so cringe because you can't show bot. It's just really bad. And then you like show bot and you're like, oh, actually this is pretty shit. I shouldn't be here. So now top lane's in a fuck spot because Vladimir can't push top. You've like not pushed bot because you're a bit scared of them doing Baron, which is like fair enough. And yeah, but everything just sucks. You got no like good waves really. Like top lane doesn't mean anything where it is because they don't have to go top. Like top's pushing to them, sure, but they don't have to be there for like a minute because those waves are gonna take some time to actually like crash. And then the fact that you guys like win this fight, it's like you got no like there's you don't have any like advantageous scenario or like anything from this. You know what I mean? Like this isn't a straight 5v5 and you guys just win because you got a better comp. Like they're in the river first, they have better vision control, and then you guys just like won the fight because you smurfed it. Like good job. This isn't like any macro thing. You just fucking won the fight because your characters were just stronger. Like they have advantages in this scenario to win. Like they should have won if it was like an even draft. And it's just waves. Yeah. 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 And people will just have to come to you. And if they don't, then kill the person on the tower. And if you can't do that, then just go dive mid. Or just break the tower. Do whatever you can. Like you're 100% just hitting this tower in front of Gragas at this point, I'm pretty sure. And that's great. Yeah. Also, I think your build's bad. I'm pretty sure Navori second into Shireld is the reg. Yeah, I don't think PD's bad, but Navori second seems to be normal. I think people do like Zeal and then they sit on Zeal and they don't finish PD. Especially into this game because like you ended up having to pivot into Gragas. Like having the armor pen's like very important. And it's just like it's CDR, so it's like really good. I think PD doesn't like do a whole lot because like you need to be like permanently hitting, but you can't permanently hit much against these like players or these like teams because like Brom's carding you, Jinx is carding you, Lee Sin's kicking you, Gragas is CCing you. Yeah, so you need to have a lot of like CDR to like perma E. That's the way you're gonna be doing damage. So without that, it's not that good. But if you're just like fucking sitting there hitting an all, and then this is like a great build. Build fucking IE third or pen third and do whatever you want. But I don't think that in this particular game the build was right. So again, Vladimir's eating top wave. You're watching your mid. Well, you're now stealing the wave from your team because Senna should be eating this wave every time. I think Senna's eating Raptors or some shit. Or he's eating red. I guess it's like okay to eat mid, but like you should be. This is just your top wave, and like Vladimir should be eating bot because the fact that Vladimir's top means no one can farm bot every time because you definitely can't go. But I guess he doesn't have TP, but like whatever. The fact he had the TP because he was top before. You know what I mean? Like these things like kind of like snowball. But like top lane's your wave. If someone has to be mid, like maybe Vladimir does have to be mid, like that's whatever. Top lane's your wave. You just go push top. Like just push top to their fucking tier 3 again. Just push the tier 3. What are they gonna do? They can't do fucking anything. They're just gonna 5 mid. Great, break the fucking inhib. They don't want to come, break the fucking nexus. Like someone has to come, and as soon as they come, then you just get you relieve pressure for everybody else in the game. You get to push mid, you get all the mid control, and that's what you want. As soon as you get mid control and top control, you control Baron. That's great. That's what you want. Yeah. And then like you can probably be in a flank. Imagine you E this wall right now, like where the blue buff is, because you got vision control there. E, and then start like ghosting on the fucking Jinx. You're gonna, yeah, like it's just fucked. But like, again, this is another fight where you have no advantage because you don't have like good waves anywhere. Like they have the vision control over the Nash. You don't have anything. So you're just flipping, and you won because you just have better draft at this point of the game. That's it. And you got a soul. Like if anything, like this was fucking close considering how fucked the game state's been, you know? Yeah. Yeah. It was close though, but like that was like you guys almost won the fight, and then they had every advantage to win the fight. You know what I mean? Like so okay, so this is again, you've done the right thing, you pushed the 2 waves, and then like why are you coming mid here? Like you're not gonna push mid because everybody's mid. No one's going bot yet. Like this is like one of those things where I guess like a lot of like noob teams like at the start when they first thing like you guys have priority because you got the waves in, but if no one shows on the waves, then it's still 5v5. And like now Gragas is coming, but like the wave's already dead because you weren't able to get mid. So now Gragas is leaving because he doesn't know where you are. He's like scared. Just push the fucking bot wave. Hit the tower. That tower was going to die. Like this is like with God view, I can watch and see that the tower would have died. But if they all came, then you would have lived anyway. So like either you one get the tower or two leave for free. Like that's good. And what you decided to do was sit in the bush and like try to pick someone that's not going to come in because the dragon's not there for a minute. And now the wave's stagnated, you can't do anything, and now you're standing in front of them and they're free poking you. So like this game comes down to an elder flip, and they have 3 GAs. Like they should like this fight like was pretty fucking close to them winning, but like your Vladimir just fucking smurfed it. Like fucking good job, Vlad. That was it. Like you guys won the game because Vladimir just fucking smurfed it. Yeah, yeah. There's no there was no advantage again. Like all these major fights, there was no advantage. You guys like just fucking won because like you guys maybe played it a little bit better or you just had a slightly better draft. Like that's it. Like these fucking like 1% of things that just like are just kind of luck and chance. Like this easily could have just flipped and then you guys lost the game when you guys had the tools to win. Like if you were just pushing bot and then imagine like fucking Jinx has to go break bot defend you bot with Braum because you're hitting the fucking bot inhibitor tower. And then all of a sudden, you guys are just breaking everything mid and you own everything of the map. And then all of these things is not happening because you just aren't pushing the wave and like correctly pressuring. That's it. Like that's it. And that's so simple. And like it's so simple. You'll 100% like be able to solve it. Like probably next game you play, I imagine you just fix it immediately. And obviously, like in this game, it's like fucking easy because you're Tryndamere. So it'll take some time when you're playing like Rise and stuff like that. That's just gonna like die instantly. But exactly, you gotta fix it. So here, like you're pushing bot. Like I think you should still be bot lane, but yeah, but you managed to fucking kill them and won the game. So like it was good. But I think like realistically, the better play is to stay bot and then you push bot. And as soon as like the mid inhibitor breaks, like you already have the wave on bot tower and you just rotate bot and then you break bot and then you got 2 inhibs for free. Yeah, yeah. Well, you can go to play for end or you just go do Baron. And then as soon as you got Baron 2 inhibs, get top, it's GG. The game's over. But like you managed to kill the guy and then you can like force the end. That's good. Um, but that was like probably I think like he just barely fucking died. So if he didn't die, like this would have sold you a lot of time. Like because then you would have had to go all the way back bot, clear the wave. Like that's a like 30-second waste. And when you got Elder, like you didn't have much time to like fuck around. Yeah. So like actually, if you like if they play a bit better and they don't like die here, and you're still pushing bot, like that gives you another chance to fight them again with Elder. You know what I mean? Like Elder probably dies if you like every second you're wasting, like is it just a second you're not gonna have opportunities to fight again? Because like the fact that you got this fight, like great, you ended the game. But if you didn't get this fight and you were bot lane, like they might fight you again on the bot tower. You get another chance to fight them before Elder runs out. And you won't even I don't even think you got an assist for that guy dying, or you pressed W when he died. Like you pressed W, like you didn't do anything. Like just go bot, just push bot, break the button. Yeah, that was it. Yeah, that was like a fucking million words per second for me. But I hope that was at least somewhat useful. Yeah, that's okay. Yeah.